Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Good morning. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day so far. We are about to have an awesome stream. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it. How is everybody's morning going so far, man? Chat, what's good? What's good, Knight? What's up, man? What's up? Welcome back to another stream, guys. Markets are, I'm gonna say, aggressively pulling back off the all-time highs. The goat. Appreciate y'all. We are here. We are here early. Morning, sir. Let's get it. Yeah, we're gonna get him past. Let's get it. We're gonna have a great day today. We are gonna have a great day today. We have a 3-bar reversal set up on the daily, and this is just aggressively pulling back. ES is kind of holding at a half wick on the daily. I mean, ES has a higher relative strength. Hold on, let me pull up the charts. Sorry about that, guys. We're here. Your mic volume is low. Okay. Turn up your computer. I know it sucks. We're gonna just, I don't know. Lock in, chat. All right, so markets opened. 10 minutes into the open, we're just seeing a trend lower out of the open. We had an overnight low bottom in at like 11. I was watching it right before I went to bed. I didn't decide to do anything on it. I want to wait. I want to take all my trades like on the live stream. So I didn't do anything. Had about 150 points of recovery to the upside. And then are we streaming on why do I feel like I'm not streaming on TikTok when I should be? I am, but I can't see the chat. Okay. Anyways, yeah, nice recovery in the London session, and then now New York opens up and the selling continues. The selling continues. So we're gonna look to play probably lower. Look for some significant levels of support that may cause a reaction on the hourly. Also, Tradeify live accounts ready to go, as well as 3 funded next and 5 lucids. Let's get another 10K day. Sick. Let's go. Let's go. Man, today could get very ugly if they let it. Like if we don't kind of hold somewhere in this range, and that's really what I see. Kind of want to see reaction somewhere in here. Otherwise, this market starts to look very heavy and is that threat of selling back into last week's lows down there at 25, low 25,000s. But not really seeing a lot of buying out of the open right now. I suppose we're going to have a lot of liquidity ICT traders just blindly going long because we took the London lows, which I think is a bad idea because we just dumped 50 points. This shit's ugly. The markets want to go, I mean, the markets want to go higher, but I think there's actually like too much political news to do it right now. What do we think, chat? That was a big dump right there. What if we could just catch this trend and trade it all the way back to like 480s, 470s? I don't know what I want to do here. I want to give it a second. I don't really like trading this close to the open. Good morning. What's up, Nolan? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another stream, guys. Run the likes up for me. We're going to be live for a good bit today. Take some winning trades and come out with a nice healthy profit. I don't want to long this. Me neither. Me neither. It's a little scary to short this close to the opening bell with how volatile it can be, ping-pongy it can be, you know. I get short here and we could go run 670s, then I'm gonna sit here with my hands in my pants looking like a dummy. No need to rush anything. That's the most important part. Another setup will come quick. It's a good thing about being a scalper is like certain level of patience that you're gonna have to have in trading, but there's always gonna be another setup. You know what I mean? But yeah, this looks ugly. This looks ugly. I mean, heavy selling out of the open. Not holding a higher low. There's no structure above 25,700 for us. This market could very easily reverse back down to like 25,400 today. Just really about them letting it fade here. Not catching a bid at all. It just runs down to 25,400. But like, where do you get in? Where do you get in? You get in on the bottom end of this massive hourly 200-point red candle. What do we do? I know the direction of the trend, but how do I get in? I know the direction of the trend, but how do I get in? I can maybe add like a 20 EMA on the 500 tick chart. Sometimes a good, whenever we just have continuation, sometimes a good spot to get in. Also, VWAP is so far away, it's not even funny. See, look at the 20 EMA on the 500 tick chart. This is a strategy in itself. When you have like strong order flow in one direction, if you just take it off the EMA, right, as long as we're rejecting it, just look for continuation. Right now we didn't, but look, if we fade back under it, it's just risky to be taking a trade right here. Oh, by the way, guys, I enabled low latency, so we should be a little more up to date here. Or we could just be totally wrong, leave a crazy hourly candle under the London lows, and then just fucking boomstick. I mean, that could happen too, I suppose. It's two things that can happen. We're either going to zero, or this thing leaves a crazy wick and we go to the all-time highs tonight. We're gonna trade it whatever happens. We're gonna be ready to trade it, right, chat? All right, we get a nice rally. 590s to 660s, 670s. It seems like sellers have totally disappeared from this market. Holy crap. Holy crap. You know what I think, dude? I think with coming out of the structure from last night, some yucky selling at the end of yesterday's close, the New York session, kind of didn't want to hold this. You crazy volatile hourly candle out of the open. I think you want to let this candle close, man. I don't have a lot of rules, but I think we should let this candle close before we act on anything, to be honest. Which is in about 15 minutes. Because we're either going to just slight retracement, go fill this wick and push lower into the next hour, or leave a wick, reclaim support that we saw in London, and then kind of base out and try to go take the London high. Do scenario. Do scenario. All right, guys. Lock it in. I almost want to test how well this 20 EMA on the 500 tick chart works for like quick scalps. Let's get our feet wet with something light. get our feet wet with something light. All right, I'm gonna take this as we're rejecting the 20 EMA. Let's take a light beginning trade here. Stop out at this high, just to get involved here. Get my first trade on. Kind of gonna look for the lows of the hourly candle. We've got 10 minutes on it. Just two micros, small starting trade. You in Utah? No, bro. I'm in Texas. I don't live in Utah. Oh, come on, bro. Fill me. Come on right there. G. That's disgusting. Tried to get out of one right there at 6:30. It didn't get a fill. That's okay. We go lower. All right, took one off. Just a quick scalp to start it, man. Just a quick scalp to start it. See profit, take profit, in, out, in, out. Did you visit Utah? No. I think I saw you send that DM. No, I don't think I've ever even been to Utah, man, to be honest with you. Morning, fellas. What's good? What's good? See? All right, we caught a little scalp. We caught a little scalp. That pays the water bill for the month. Now we need to pay the gas and electric. Come on. Let me get a setup. Let me get a setup here. Come on. Yeah, I think there is more, but I kind of just want to be in out, especially with first 30 minutes of the open is pretty. Although this is seeing some nice follow through. Usually first 30 minutes is a little bit erratic. I think we'll get another chance to get back in. Are you going to get in and out on your other accounts? Yes, I will. I'm going to trade these, but I'm thinking to wait until at least 9 a.m. To wait until at least 9 a.m. to take my trades on these other accounts. Oh, wow. A lot of buying there off of 615. Buy the dip, they say. I really want to see how this hourly closes because we've only got 8 minutes. And we've got about a 50, 60 point range off the lows. It's even a close like right here wouldn't be super bullish to me. I'm not opposed to it, but I would love to see. I want this structure to build a little bit more. The more this structure builds, the more clear the picture is going to get for me to take a trade on it. Especially with this hourly coming to a close. I'm just going to wait a second. Fell on this high again at 68. I kind of like this. I was kind of experimenting with it, but that 20 EMA on a 500 tick chart sometimes works out pretty well, the way it kind of respects that level. Breaks above it, test of it. All right, we're testing this high, looking for a breakthrough 670s. Be a little surprised if we didn't break 670s. I decide the contract size. Honestly, man, it's kind of just a fill factor for me. If I'm feeling more confident in the trade, maybe I'll put on more size. Kind of like that. Okay, we failed again. Look at that. Failed again. We have 5 minutes till this hourly candle closes. We can get a break of an equal low at 640s if we're very quick. It's not really giving me what I want to see. I'm going to hold off. Dude, the TikTok live only stays live for like 20 minutes. I do not know why. It's got to be something with my streaming platform or the program I'm using. Really lame. That's okay. YouTube's where it's at anyways. Usually, Riddler, my average size is anywhere from like 2 to 10 micros. That's kind of where I like to be at with it. 2 to 10 micros. If it's just a quick scalp, probably have less micros on. It does seem bearish. Yeah, this is not strong price action off the highs, but you know how it is with this market. It's sometimes scary to try to short. You almost want too much confirmation before you short it. But yeah, no, it doesn't look great. That's for sure. All right, we got 4 minutes till this hourly closes. Wow, you're early today. I know. I would like to start coming live around this time, so I'm trying to make it a habit. Got to get out of the mindset of longs. You got to break it. Yeah, break the mental bias of just one direction. I feel that. I feel that. It's a little too low. Yeah, that would have been maybe a good scalp off of the 50s, 60s. You think I can just get like a little quick little snap through 620? Snap through 620 to the low 600s? Oh, I didn't get a chance. I was considering it. All right, this hourly is going to close in 3 minutes. At this point, let's just wait. Wait, why do I feel like they might sell the shit out of it in the last 3 minutes and push it like 30 points lower? Sometimes you see that. An hourly candle closes in 3 minutes. Well, they like, regardless, they do like to play with price action the last couple minutes before a major time frame candle close. You'll notice shit like that, like 604 to 630. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Excuse my language. This is them fucking with the candle close. That's all that's happening. They're manipulating the candle close. This hourly candle has 2 minutes to close, and we're getting a 30-point rip off of a double bottom when there was no price action down, like no buying price action down here. They're manipulating the candle close. They do that shit all the time. All the time. All the time, man. See how we close here. Who's they? The algos, the market makers. 1 minute on the hourly. It's not a strong close, that's for sure. Large body bearish candle. Not a lot of rejected range off the bottom. How low can we go? How low can we go? We need to start looking at like actual targets on the hourly. For me, obviously, we gotta, if we break five, yeah, this looks like dog poop. This looks like dog poop. Like mid 400s looks like a very reasonable target, but we are breaking down with speed and aggression. Speed and aggression. This is the big leagues. The big leagues. All right, so we're 1 for 1 on a scalp trade. Still kind of looking for some. It's a really ugly hourly candle. I think we look for continuation lower. Just continued breaks of low of day is kind of my ideal trade setup at the moment. You don't want to get ripped on, you know? Up 500, nice. I wonder if we could break from like high 500s all the way down to low 500s in a couple 5-minute candles. That would be awesome. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, trend lines, but yeah, well, maybe. We'll see what happens. Have we hit a trend line? I don't really have anything bad to say about trend lines. What I care more about is the context of like price action, and this is heavy, aggressive selling, aggressive bearish order flow to the downside. Like, I do not want to fight that at all. Do not want to fight that. I would not want to be a buyer here. It's just about where the frick do I sell? I guess we could have sold the top of this range and just trusted that we would get some follow through, but get short right there at 91, I guess. Damn. I mean, this is really aggressive. Like, very aggressive. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I agree with keeping an eye on them. I mean, if they're holding and respecting, yeah. It's also a little trappy sometimes when we look to get short on a market that, even though it looks very aggressive, we were at the all-time highs, right? Like, it's a little tricky. It's usually when price is consolidating around the all-time highs like this, like the overall sentiment is that we're going to catch longs. Like, longs will, you know, at the end of the day end up winning. Doesn't mean there's not sell setups, but it's hard to like really look for like a promising short trade. Although this does not look good at all. But also, I got short on a market that looked like this the other day, and I got smoked. Yeah, I got short on the same kind of move, although this is a way more aggressive selling candle than this. I think I got caught on that. What's the plan, Chad? I want to get short, man. But they're not making it easy. They're giving us like a little 20-30 point range. As soon as I get short, we're going to rip 600, 620, 630s. Go and gone. We know how it works. Good morning. What's good, JG? We're going to go vertical as soon as I get short. Yo, what is up, YouTube? I appreciate everybody hanging out with me in here today, this morning. If you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're live every single morning at 8:30. Trading my Top Step live account, my Tradeify live account, and 8 funded accounts. All right, we're ripping 6 hundos. I hope this isn't like every other morning this week where we get a good amount of volatility out of the open and then we just get stuck in a range, but let's see. When will you be back on TPT? I'll probably... Oh, I wish the eval process didn't take so damn long. I was so I think I was on day 4, man, with like I needed another 2.5k, and I wish it didn't take so long, but I'm definitely gonna get those back. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. Oh shit, this hourly could get disgusting. All right. Going back into the 70s. Oh, some aggressive selling off of 45s. Not doing any Apex evals. The sell ended, and I had bought it. The 20 that I bought was like the day before, the night before it ended. I ended up blowing them. So once they go on sale, we'll pick them up. This is kind of under. I mean, out of the open, there was a really nice short for like whatever 150 points, but this is a little bit tricky here. Kind of just trying to put in a base, honestly, right now. The market structure looks so bearish to me, but at the same time, when we're this close to the all-time highs, it's tricky. It's tricky. Because usually we just end up floating up despite what the market structure says. If we were further off all-time highs, I'd be much more confident. $650s breaking out. We got 70s next. If we keep pushing and break past 70s, this is going to look pretty damn strong. Right now we're retesting the late Asia low, or I guess London low. At I have it marked out 673. We broke it and we broke it out of the open, and then we retested to the upside, rejected. Didn't get a lot of follow through on a new break of low day, and now kind of seeing some strong buying out of the 500s or 600s. Yeah, this is I think a little undecided right now. Crazy hourly bearish candle. Bottom out. Now we're getting a nice hammer to the upside. Where are we going? I'm long, they say. It might be that simple. There's a break of the high. It might be that simple. You just you. I agree. I mean, it's good if you're like really unbiased, but it's just the right recipe for disaster, because that hourly candle closed like HE double hockey sticks. This hourly candle is not really flipping back to the downside. It's, I mean, I'm sure some people just got smoked right there, and I'm sure some people just did really good right there. But that was a little tricky because that hourly candle did not close well. Mic's cutting. We can fix that. Let me unplug it and replug it back in. Piece of junk mic. That should be better, chat. Piece of shit mic. Yeah, this is the SM7B, the Shure microphone you guys see people talk about all the time that is like highly praised. I feel like it doesn't even sound that good. On top of that, it gives me issues all the time. All right, guys, let's get a little head count. How we doing? How we doing this morning? Any trades? What are we feeling? Long, short? Are we up, down? Evals, fundeds? Yeah, this is pretty good for scalping. I mean, that was a heck of a buy. We really came all the way back down into was that Monday's lows, Tuesdays? Monday's lows? Held it and bounced off. Okay, so this is interesting. We got VWAP at 713. VWAP at 713, several pivots on my 500 tick chart in low 700s, like 705, 710, 730. And then also we're seeing kind of some rejection off of the London low as well. And then you got VWAP kind of 50 points higher here. If we get a test of VWAP, that might be kind of rejecting here at the 80s. It like fell, kind of broke that high, didn't get a lot of follow through. Oh, this hourly is going to be tricky to trade here. Pass the TPT 150k eval, nice. Oh god, silver, don't even get me started. Silver's insane, bro. Gold's running up. Gold's running up. Silver got smoked. What the fuck happened to silver last night? Oh my. Yeah, I don't trade silver. I think that does more harm than good to me. I think I would like to kind of anticipate a fade trade off of like 685 and don't even assume that we're going to get a VWAP test of 712. But at the same time, there's a lot of buying here. I think what I like is these heavy pivots. These levels that got tested on the 500 tick chart, you see them at like 702, 705. Really heavy selling off of that level. So we can come back under that and kind of get some more rejection. I wouldn't be opposed to trying to get short. It's just tricky. And then I wouldn't really even want to see a test of VWAP in that context. Because I'm trying to preempt a short trade. Like a test of VWAP would be because we'd be breaking past the pivots. But at the same time, just kind of holding 70s, accepting them. Okay, so if we pop these highs and see some exhaustion, that's the plan. I'm going to try to get short a couple micros with a stop there at VWAP. But I'm not going to enter anything below 681. We need to get better on the entries. The entries got to get better. Can't afford to have a shitty entry in this market. The box theory. Okay, I'm not hating on you, Aggie, but I've seen the box theory. Not impressed. Hey man, but I think everything works. I think what's more important is your mental discipline and your risk management. That's key. Strategy doesn't really matter that much, so Trade whatever you trade that works. Most strategies do. It's about managing your risk, taking very small losses, and trusting your process. Trusting your process. Yeah, dude. I mean, we're kind of just like, there obviously is some resistance at 680s, but it's not enough that we can't break through it, because more or less, like after a 100-point rally off of 570s, we're like really consolidating and holding this range, which isn't what you want to see if you're in a short. So the way that works is, man, sometimes when you have a counter trend retracement, so you're looking to get short in this market, we come up, test this level, and we're seeing signs of buying exhaustion, right? We're consolidating and looking to break higher, but we are no longer like trending without interruption, right? There is some resistance that we're seeing at 580s. So buyers are becoming exhausted. What you would like to see is a break of 680s and then exhaustion wicks, like total exhaustion up here. And then if we sell back into the range the buyers are having difficulty in, get short. So let's see. Do you see exhaustion at 690s? 695, immediate exhaustion, kind of getting a retest. I'm watching price action. Like, we already had trouble at this level, so if we break higher and then see even more exhaustion, you can kind of preempt a reversal trade. Okay, I'm going to get short there on the exhaustion at 690s, 3 micros. I'm going to stop it out at VWAP and going to look for a break of 665. Let's see if we can catch this quick short fade on NQ. I'll get to the fundeds in a little bit. I really like to trade it when the market's not so fast, because I got to jump between screens, which is not a fun time. Yeah, just trying to catch the reversal when price action starts to slow down, right? We had a breakaway trend of like 150 points to the upside. Price action starts to get really sticky. Buyers are having difficulty breaking through the 80s. We do see immediate exhaustion, so I get short looking for a fade, and we stop it if buyers reclaim the volume weighted average price, right? The fair value price. Because we want to stay in discount when we're trading this short. See if we can catch, and I'm only looking for 650s here. Not looking for a crazy trade, just a 1-to-1, no greed, quick, easy scalp trade. Now, if we break and there's a lot of selling volume, I'm going to be in no rush to get out, right? You don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. Like this 1-to-1, if we can get, I mean, this is a 1-to-1 trade. If it continues into these lows at 630s, that's great. We can continue holding. It really depends, but for sure, going to try to take some off at 1-to-1. We're still kind of holding. Still kind of holding the 680s here. Not the most fun. Still got my stop at VWAP. I think if we get back above VWAP, you gotta start looking to take longs, honestly, because that's a hell of a lot of buying there. So breaking 700, this looks strong as shit. We might have to bell here and just like try to mitigate the damage here. See if that high holds at 99. see if 690s breaks. Not all trades work. It's very difficult to catch these damn short trades because they look promising, but when we're this close to the all-time highs, they usually don't stick, I've noticed. You know what I mean? They usually don't stick. You think trading's nerd shit? Nah. Keep retesting and kind of putting in higher lows, stair stepping higher. It's a nice rejection. Wish we didn't put in like a 700 test. Would have preferred to see like 690s at cap it. Gold and silver. Come on, NQ. Pain in my ass. It's a lot of buying here. Can you withdraw everything once you hit a live account? Pretty much, man. You need 30 winning days, but yeah, you pretty much can. Well, if we get to VWAP, it's long city, chat. I mean, it's long city back into like the London high or the Asia high, whatever it is, or pre-market highs. I mean, that's the only trade. This recovery is incredible. If we break VWAP. Yeah, 30 winning days. 30 winning days, I think. I think because getting a live account's like a shock to a lot of people, like a culture shock. This thing just not want to back off of 690s. I mean, holy crap. We're like literally an hour into the open. We see a incredible rally, and then it's just like holding. Like, we can't even get... This is looking a little sketchy, man, honestly. Give it one shot to break, but if not, I think I want to bell. We shouldn't be... Like, price should not be accepting this level so freaking much if we're going to break. Right? If we're looking for an aggressive breakdown, like, come on, man. Killing me right now. 73s. I'm looking for it, like, right here. Otherwise, I want to bail out and just wait for another trade. I don't think this is worth... Because how the price action's acting right now, I just don't think it's worth trying to hang out too long. Like, everything's just kind of holding, like 70s. Or we're looking for sellers to step in here aggressively and like to kind of just hold the 70s like this. No real follow through. I just can't say I love it, man. I think it'd just be easiest for me to just jump out of this piece of shit and just try to get into another trade. This is not the price action you want to see up here. I mean, a little bit of a test is fine, but eventually, like, we've got to go. Yeah, this is not. We break 90s. I'm just gonna bail out. It's not worth it. I'm gonna bail out, man, with a $50 loss. It's just, that's way too strong price action. Just holding this range, tight range after a really crazy rally. Not what you want to see. We'll always get back. We can always get back into another one, but it's just not worth it. Had several attempts to break lower and we can't. So also, if we're looking for a retreat, like a reversal off of this high after a 150 point rally, we cannot be holding structure like that. There has to be some type of rejection or something, and we're not seeing it. So I think it's a good cut. I just not caring for that. Look at that rejection off of 704. Maybe we just needed that. I'm getting to 5. I'm getting to 5 for a quick one through like 80s if we get it. But if this pops back to 700, I'll cut it, and it just doesn't seem like sellers are stepping in at all. But it's like, as long as we keep taking these highs and then kind of failing to get follow through, I'll try it, but it's just not really looking great. Even this. That was a nice rejection of the 80s, but didn't get any follow through. Just a little off the top here, NQ. A little off the top. This is some incredible buying. VWAP? I got my VWAP at 709 or like 710. This might just army crawl up to VWAP, as a matter of fact. Even here, like, look for 90s to break. We'll see. This should be 80s to 70s to 60s, right? If we're gonna get it. If not, we just hold 80s and pivot back up, which we are doing. It's not happening, bro. All right. We're literally just hold on a second. All right. We're in chill. There's no setups right now. No, I want to wait for the market to chill out a little bit. Honestly, I don't see a great setup, so I'm not going to put the other accounts at risk at the moment. Like, there's a couple scalp ideas, but we're just holding way too well. Way too well. The issue is volatility has come to a screeching halt as we kind of inch up into the VWAP now. I think this is probably just going to be like slow and controlled buying into VWAP. What I mean by that is just no real crazy selling attempts. We hold a tight range as we inch into the VWAP, and then we'll get a test there and see if there's a trade, but that's dog shit. There's a test of VWAP. Yo, what's good? What's good, Plop? What's up, everybody? We got like 280 in here. Guys, are we at 100 likes? Can we get there? It's a heck of an hourly candle. A lot of buying. A lot of buying. Getting some rejection on VWAP. Try to catch this fade under 690s on the rejection of VWAP. WAP. VWAP. Got to stop at like 93 to get filled a couple more if we can get it. Looking for the break in 90s here. Really aggressive selling off of 700s as we test them. There you go. There you go. There's a little VWAP rejection. I like it. I like it. I like it. No! I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Are we going to bottom out at 77 here? Yeah, we might be bottoming out at 77. I want to see a retest. If we can kind of reject mid 80s, see this candle sell back in the 70s. Let's see it. Try to give something a shot here. Not looking for a ton of follow through, just a fucking break of 77. Hallelujah. That's not asking for a ton, is it, chat? I don't think we're gonna get it though. I might start to tighten my risk here as we kind of cap out at 89s. Yeah, okay, we're cooked. This is top 10 worst PAs of all time. What are you doing outside of trading? Nothing much, man. Just living life, chilling. Battle to get green. That's objective number 1. Objective number 1, survive. Objective number 2, battle to get green. What do you do? What do you do? Do we trade a range here? Do we trade 700s to 685s? Anybody looking to trade a range here? I could see that. Look at this 5-minute. Anybody looking to trade a range here? I think don't try to catch momentum, just try to catch the range. Probably short side because we can't break up a VWAP. So short, kind of short bias on the range, but yeah. I mean, I don't like trading the range, but that's been the price action from for 30 minutes, right? Range. Just activate the TBTs. I thought there was no activation fee. There is no activation fee. When you go to activate it, it should give you like a credit that you just apply to it because it's free, like a coupon. I'm gonna just not get FOMO, assume that we're gonna hold this range and just see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, this is where I'd like to try to catch a momentum trade, but there's no guarantee we're gonna get it. This could very easily leave a wick. Looks good though. I don't think it's worth the risk. We're gonna get there, man. Objective, get green. Objective, get green. We're going get even or get even worse. I don't think TPT has a time limit on scalping, honestly, man. I don't think they do. This looks like shit. And it's a little annoying because I'm over here getting faked out and all this, and then we finally do reject and go. Just it was so slow on the way, you know, trying to kind of wait for the breakdown. It was excruciating. Would have done really well to just, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think what I could have done better right there. Like, this is the move I'm trying to get into and anticipate with really tight risk. And I think this is the move I tried to get in and got stopped out. Yeah, like just kind of cut it. Just off on the timing a little bit. This looks like crap. Yeah, there's the flush. Right after we get out, there's the flush. That's how it goes, the market. That's how it goes, the market. Yep, I should have kept it at VWAP. It felt so persistent, you know what I mean? Like we had a lot of dump attempts that just kept holding, popping back up to 90s, 700s, 90s. It was just, I probably let my emotions kind of act, but I mean it was very persistent at VWAP, and it had multiple attempts to break, and it just faked me out. Oh well. That's one of the more difficult things in trading. Like, you can have the right idea, but actually executing whenever price action is that persistent, it's a little tricky. Because that was very freaking persistent. Here's a big dump. Oh, we missed that one. Didn't chase. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I would have liked to catch it up there. It's generally a good rule of thumb to not re-enter a trade at a lower price if we're talking about a short trade. I mean, I break that rule for sure, but it's probably for the best if we don't re-enter lower than our original price after getting stopped to break even or whatever it is. Another setup will come. I mean, we're scalpers, so we're in and out of trades quickly. Another setup will be here in like 5 minutes. Yo, appreciate that. Take them. Yeah, rough day, man. Just keep moving on. Got to keep moving on. Look at this buying off of 20s here. Wow, this is some really aggressive buying off of 20s here. What if they go up and test VWAP again? This is very aggressive buying. They're flipping this. They're flipping the crap out of that 5 minute. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Okay, if we don't see a dip buy here after that rally, I'm going to try to do like a little wick run trade on the 5-minute. Look for these lows to get taken, but it has to kind of be if we don't see dip buying off of 50s. Which we are. Okay, guys, we're on low latency. So we should be only a little delayed compared to the usual. So it should be better. It should be more tolerable. Dude, they're gonna run VWAP a VWAP test here, aren't they? Holy crap. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. That's volatile. 620s to 690s in like 5 minutes. Some nice selling off of 99. It's like a pin. Okay, I got short at 690s, looking for this to break back down on the 5-minute, possibly flip. Nice selling off of 690. Really aggressive selling, and then we want to see a wick run through 650s here. Let's see. That was beautiful selling, really aggressive, fast selling. Let's see if we can hold for a break through 668. I want to go break even. I think if we retest 690s, it's not going to look good. That was quick. I really hope it can hold. It's not. 685. Come on. Be the top. Be the top. Be the top. I'm trying to fade this top. We saw some really aggressive selling. Let's just keep going. But we need 85 to cap out, and we're not. We're just getting right back up. That's yucky. That sucks. All right. Dud trade. We went right back up. It's a damn battle out here, man. It is a damn battle. Okay, let's look at a different market. What a nightmare. It's just a buy the dip day, damn it. I think there's two. I think we're just kind of holding structure way too well at VWAP. I think we'll see another test of it. So I'm gonna hold off on trying to short. No, I don't have these ones don't have a 1-minute holding time. I don't believe. I don't think Lucid does, and I don't think Funded Next does. It is. I agree. It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. 1 minute's kind of insane. 10 seconds, I get it. I get it. 10 seconds, okay. 1 minute, 1 minute's kind of wild. About to call it already? Yo, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I keep kind of getting into them, getting taken out, and then we get the kind of the move I wanted to see. It's a little rough. This price action is a little rough. We're like really ping-ponging a lot. You watch the 1 hour? I do watch the 1 hour. I do. Look at this. Now it's rejecting VWAP. Oh boy, today is a little tricky. Okay, this might just run through like 30s here quickly. A wick run on the 5 minute, 50s to 30s, since a matter of a minute or two, maybe. If we don't hold 50s, we might flush like 20 points right here. Look at that pivot off of 58. Fuck it, 5 NQ short. Okay, if 60s gets rejected and we fail again, I'm gonna try to catch a very quick scalp short on NQ. We keep seeing that rejection off the 60s. Okay, I'm gonna get short 3 micro NQ, looking for a fast sell-off. I'm gonna explain why that's the case. Okay, so look at the 5 minute here. We rejected off VWAP, right? We rejected off of fair value. So we are still in an intraday downtrend. As we are failing to hold support here in the 650s, you're looking for a wick run trade, which is going to be 650s to 630s. That's a quick 20 points, right? The reason it's going to be quick, because if we're not holding support here, buyers are conceding that level. Sellers are just going to immediately take it back into the new low, or sorry, they're going to take it into this wick that we see on the 5 minute, which is here, 630s, and then we'll get a test of that level. If buyers want to step back in, great. If not, it should be a quick sell-off, the way I'm imagining it plays out, because we had a failed break to the upside, right? So we should see 50 sell into the 20s pretty quick. So looking for a quick 25-30 points out of this market. Given we can't break back above 60s, of course. right, we're breaking 50s. Once again, we want let's quick 25-point sell-off here. That's what we should see because we're rejecting VWAP. We're seeing buying exhaustion. Really tight range down here at the lows. Failing to hold structure to the upside. We just got to keep rejecting 60s and see 50s to 25s. I might add if we can break back under 50. So I'll get into 5. Get into 5. We can get in right before the momentum. Get on the right side of the order flow. There's 47s. I'm going to add 2. I'm in 5 now, looking for 30s here. 6 30s. There's 6 40s, 6 30s. Once again, quick move. Buyers are conceding support. So you're going to get a wick run type trade. Very fast trade. It's important to know when you're going to get a fast trade and a slow trade. You got to be in pace with the market. Look for the recess of 36 and then a break. The lows are 27. Right? If I can take a fast trade and get in with the order flow, I can size in aggressively, right? Because we're just getting into continuation, right? There's not a lot of structure when we sell through a level. So I can size in aggressively and take a really big winning trade. We just got to break 33s here. That'll be a pain in the butt now. We're right here. I'll stop it out if we break back above like 670. I want to see a wick run under 25s. Shit's getting sticky off the 30s here. Well, we got 20 points, but I really want to see these lows get taken. We're at an equal low. We're at an equal low at the bottom of a 5-minute wick. Order flow is still very bearish. Should break lower. Should. Really weak price action here. You're reacting off of a double bottom, not seeing buying urgency. No reason to cut it too early here. Should get a break of 620s. Nice. Aggressive selling through a low 620s. Aggressive selling in 620s. All right, we're breaking 620s. Nice momentum to the downside. Breaking down. All right, TP hit for $400. That is how you can anticipate momentum and speed in a quick scalp trade. Let's get it! Hey! I think that was a good TP as well, because if we're going to hold a higher low, we could do it around 600s, I guess. Clip it, chat. It's got to go on the damn TikTok. All right. That was cool. That was cool. That was cool. I'm still in. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. That's a good trade, man. Are you not copy trading? You know what, dude? I am, but I've taken one. Right now, I don't know why, but my attention span is like unable to bounce between charts at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna copy trade. But y'all see what I mean with this? Like, you can anticipate when you're gonna get 9 times out of 10. It's usually a breakout. It's usually a breakout of some level. Here you had the wick there at 650s, 50s, weak price action into the 50s. Like, rejecting VWAP lower high as well. You can kind of get in there. It's not always going to happen, but you can anticipate when you're going to get speed in a move. So like that 50s to 30s, and it was just a wick run from there. Having said that, the fact that, what does this hourly candle look like now? It probably looks like shit. Look at this hourly candle, man. This hourly candle, man. Wow. Chat, how's the latency today? Because I did it. Can we get a like, by the way, for that awesome trade? And I think that was a great TP because now we're bouncing again. Can we run the likes up to 100 likes? What was I going to say? The latency should be low latency now instead of normal latency, so it should be quicker. Should be quicker. That was a great TP. What the heck? We got out at 613. Right here. In at 657, out at 613. I would say that's a pretty good. We caught a good, a good bit of the move. Holy crap, dude. Holy cannoli. I think that was a great exit. We exited right here at 613. Damn. That was a good exit. Wow. Holy smokes, man. What a wild market today. This, oh my god. I don't want to get back profits, but I really want to get into a long. Maybe I'll do it on my funded accounts. We can pull back to like 650s, kind of find buyers from there. This is a really strong candle back into the range, top of the range. Failed breakdown off of 600s. This looks incredible. Unless they do something crazy shit and just like flip this. This looks really good. I just don't want to chase it. I want to buy a dip on it. This looks good at least for a retest of VWAP. So like 715 or 705. Now VWAP's at 705 because we've kind of held lower. The VWAP's trailed it, so now it's 10 points lower, which is kind of right there at an equal high. I don't mind this at all. I would love to buy a dip. I think 60s would be a good little spot to buy a dip. Would that be too deep? No, that would be about right. Like 60s with very tight risk. Like very tight risk. This candle gives back half of that, I'm out. That would be the plan. That might even be too deep. Maybe like something like this. Like very freaking tight. Like this. Oh, whoa, never mind. Holy shit. If we're gonna come down that fucking quick, never mind. Excuse my language. I did not want to get filled right there, bro. I'm not trying to get filled right there if we're at to just flash. Fuck the trade idea. It's got to come down slowly. That's a huge part of it. That shit's got to come down slowly, bro, and just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, woo, we're not about to just flash my shit. God, I just had a panic. There's only 2 micros, but that's how quick a trade idea can switch, bro. No way. I mean, it still held. I had my order like 63. It's holding, but we're not about to just like do all that. You got to come down slow and controlled, man. Slow and controlled reps before you pick up my order. Frick all that. This is called Trade Syncer, the cockpit over here. I'm still interested in getting long. It's just like that volatility needs to get out of here. Dude, I don't know. I feel this is heavy. This 60s is heavy. I gotta go to the restroom, Chad. I'm gonna grab an energy drink. Get hype. Run the likes up. Can we get to 100 likes? And we're gonna get some copy trading on the funded accounts in my Tradeify live account here in a little bit. All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a drink. Give me 30 seconds. We're back. Yo! All right. Anybody new here, man? What's up? We're trading my Top Step live account, my Tradeify live account, and a couple funded accounts, man. If y'all want to get some funded accounts, by the way, a lot of great New Year's deals going on right now. Use code BPC on my funded futures, 20% off the new pro plan. Tradeify, straight to funded. Become funded as soon as today. Start trading on a funded account and work your way towards becoming eligible for a payout. TPT, obviously, take profit. A lot of solid ones, Lucid. Code BPC. Okay, we're interested in kind of a dip buy off 60s if we hold. Funded next account, Bolt. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. I saw that, but I'm still trading these accounts right now. They came out with that like one day after I bought the Legacy or whatever. See if we can take the 63s out and like kind of still hold 50s. I don't want this pullback to get too ugly, but if I got long here, it would be with the tightest amount of risk ever. Like maybe, like it would literally be like 50. I mean, we would do something like this. It might just be an instant loss, but it's got to hold 57s, to be honest. any lower and it's just a dud. Okay, yep. Okay. We just took a quick loss there. That's not actually never happened to me in my life. But it's okay. I was risking 2 points, which I feel like's fitting. 52 in my opinion was too low, even if we do hold it. It's giving back 50% of the range at that point. Okay, I was wrong. I was like a point off. I had my stop at 53. We bought him take 52. Shit. It's setting up bullish, but it's just not really holding. Like even this looks scary. Looking scary. Best prop firm right now. I'm biased because I have a live account with Tradeify, but I'm gonna say Tradeify. $500 futures is awesome too, though. You can take a huge payout with them. Alpha's pretty good. This does not look good. This does not look good, man. You have a live with Top Step? Yeah, look at the look at the top left. Yeah, 20% consistency is not that bad. We are failing to hold 50s. I like the buy order idea kind of at 52s, 53s if we held, but we're not holding, so it's not a good trade. And for good reason. We're giving back most of this range here. Like this is a really clean, strong buying move, right? And it was 613s to 680s, right kind of back at the top. It was incredible. But if we're not going to hold like any type of higher low, then it's nothing. It's nothing. It holds no value. If the structure that comes after a really strong move like is weak structure and it's not holding and sellers are just dragging it, it's just a shit trade. Like this looked great and I was willing to try it with 2 or 3 points of risk because the fact is if we don't hold structure here, it's not it. And that's what's happening. We're fading the entire move. The entire move. There's some heavy rejection at 680s to 700s. We're seeing a crazy amount of selling. This looks horrible. Really not thinking that this sees a ton of buying off of 630s. Not enough to get back to 80s. I mean, we're at, yeah, I think we might see session lows here if we buckle under 30s here. I'm gonna get short a little bit. If I can. Okay. I'm short on the funded accounts, not on my Top Step account. We'll see if we can get filled at 44. Probably stop it at 680s. If we test that again, I'll be out. But I'm looking for this market to sell through 600s. See if we just get caught in a crazy range or we can get a nice move. Okay, I'm filled 2 now. I'll give it a wide stop and look for a break of 610s and then see if we can take session lows out. So far, so good. This looks good. Kind of 30s. See, we break into the 610, 600s. Could hold this range, but that would be brutal. Could happen though. Could happen. Code BBC is not giving me a discount. Some of the accounts don't have a discount. The ones that have a discount right now should be the pro plans and the rapid plans. But it should be giving you a discount. BPC should give you a discount. I wonder if 50s would be a better fill. We're gonna hold this range. Oh my god, we might. That is brutal. That would be brutal. We might. Kind of looking for 61 to be the high. Otherwise, yeah, we're kind of holding. Damn, we were really gonna hold that, huh? That is disgusting range. Alright, I'm belling above 65, I guess. That looks pretty good. I like the idea of it, but it's not one to work. 65 has to be the high at this point. That retraced a lot higher than I thought it would. For sure. Didn't really expect that much. We might get it here now. Yeah, I didn't expect, I'm gonna be honest, I did not expect that much retracement. It's okay, gives us a spot to manage our risk now above 65. We'll take it off. Looking for a break of 30s here if we can get it. This looks like a high probability breakdown under 30s. But yeah, this is just, yeah, it's really rangy, kind of like the other days this week. It's just been really rangy. So I'm looking for a little bit of follow through, but at the same time I'm like, I know that we're rangy. I'd like to see this go under 30s here. Flip a coin. Do we get chopped up or do we break down under 30s here? What are we thinking? This looks good. I kind of want to add. I want to get whipped on though. I don't really see this getting a whole lot of buying now that we're breaking under 30s. Next level is 613. I'm gonna hold off on adding. I'm gonna hold off. Okay. It's 2-3. Should see this under 613 here. Yeah, this should go. This should get like a nice little wick under 613 here. Let's see if we get it. Too much buying off of this level, probably going to cut it because we could make a double bottom. But if we do break, it should be a pretty nice break. So I kind of want to be patient, give it a shot, give it a chance. That's disgusting. So reasoning for adding, I just want more profits. Want profits. If I can add into a position as it's invalidating a level or breaking through it, that's what I want to be doing because I'm adding into the order flow. And if we get a break of a level, you usually see some decent follow through sometimes, although this looks like shit. So yeah, that's kind of the reason I add. Usually when I do add, it's gonna be me going very tight risk like here or break even. So what do we think, chat? What do we think? I think that after the hourly, I think after the open, this has just turned into pretty shitty price action here. Really wanted to see a break of that low. It's just not giving us much. Give it a second here. I mean, we start to see it above 650, 660s again. It's like, maybe you go test VWAP again after that. I don't know. We're looking for that wick to fill in. Yeah, this doesn't look good, chat. This doesn't look good. See if 53 can hold for us. If not, maybe we have a VWAP test in our future. This is pretty incredible, though. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. This is a shitty price action. I mean, it's good. It's good for a range trader, but we're not a range trader. I'm not a range trader. A lush set of hair. Yeah, use your girlfriend's hair products. That'll give you good hair. Simple stuff. This is What can we do with that? What can we do with that? Not much. Nope, no continuation at all. None at all. You got to think with how persistent though this is, kind of holding this range that eventually we'll get to test a VWAP at some point. It's only there at 700. It's back at the high. Kind of like the breakout through 70s, 80s here, honestly. I'm gonna try it. I got long 5 micros. 5 micros at 60s, looking to see if we can break 70s, 80s. Maybe go test VWAP. See if I get totally cooked. See if we hold this range again. If we hold this range again, call it quits, I think. Like, if we get all the way back to 630s, call it quits, brother. Bought some more in 50s. Trying to buy this dip. Looking for this to get back above these high 70s, maybe push 80s, 90s. See if we can get a VWAP test if the structure sets up after this. But first, we got to get back above 70s. Why do I have a feeling it's going to hold this range? Oh, there's some nice buying off 50s there. Here we go. Nice dip buying there. Let's break 70s. Come on now. Oh my god, we're actually holding this range. This is disgusting, bro. This is actually disgusting. 40s has to hold here. Good riddance. Hey, Bren, what's good, Catalyst? Yeah, this is looking rough, dude. This is looking real rough. Getting ping-ponged hardcore. That's disgusting. I'm cutting it. Fuck sakes, bro. This is the shit that put me on tilt the other day, by the way. Maybe just call it. This is the same exact price action that put me on tilt. Trying to catch a breakout, we just keep holding like aggressive ranges. 80s to 30s, come on now. Or 70s to 30s, 50 points. This is like deja vu how I went on tilt. It's deja vu. Because then what I would do, like if I was on tilt right now, I'd keep trade. I'd try to catch this short. Then it would fucking pop back up. That's exactly what put me on tilt. It's the exact price action that put me on tilt 2 days ago. So let me understand that, I guess. Did we break these lows or pop all the way back up to 70s? I don't know. I don't know. it's back up. It's back up off that. That's wild. Look at this range. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know this is disgusting. That's what I know. It's definitely tightening up. Definitely tightening up. Still sell side, I think. We lose 610s here. Looks like it wants to break under 620s here. Crazy buying. 620s to 635. Feels like we could get some really clean follow through under 30s, but at the same time, it's trying to anticipate a breakdown trade, which has just not been easy to do right now. We've just been in this range. Right at the lows. Oh shit, there's a little bit of volume there. An equal low at 610. See you break it our 600s here. All right, I'm sure to see a break at our 600s. Stop it if we run 630s. Insane buying. Sellers drag it back down. That looks clean. And we get 615, but just no follow through. Maybe a little retest of 30s, but I was looking for this to break into the 570s. But we're just kind of holding still. Not looking good. $33 needs to hold. We got to back off 36 right here and retest 610s. We're getting chopped to shit right now, man. Can't break 610. Got to see a 5-minute candle close. This is agonizing. Agonizing. Very agonizing. This 5-minute candle's about to close in like 30 seconds. Just looks weird. Really weird. Okay, here's fresh 5-minute candle. Looking for a break of 600s and look for like 580s, 570s. Can we sell through 600s here? It should be a wick run at this point. See if we can go for a low day here. 25 more points. Or if we just insta V. Gotta break 595 right now. That's what I was looking for. Even still, it's like 10 points. Gotta get some more follow through now. Gotta get some more follow through. This was okay, but where's the follow through? Let's go 570s. Beautiful. This one was fucking pain in the ass to hold though. 82 72s. We need 10 more points if we take session lows here. There's a lot of selling pressure. I think we will. Ideally, I would like to go. Just take the lows. Let's just make it simple. Take the lows. You can V shape all the way back to high day if you want. Just take the lows real quick. Take the lows real quick. I feel like we're gonna mismanage this. I just feel like they're gonna hold it. I feel like they're gonna hold it. It's 10 points, but it's gonna be the most stubborn 10-point range ever. WWW. Well, thank you. I mean, not my best trade. This was a very difficult trade to take and actually execute. It still is being difficult. Like, I don't even know what I want to do here. Typically I would wait for a break of 570s, but with how rangy it's being, it just doesn't seem like just being so annoying. I don't even think I'm gonna take profit on this shit, man. We're really gonna hold that, huh? Ouch. I think we need a bell, man, if we see it above 600s. Like, if this 5-minute flips, if this leaves a wick and flips green, I'm actually gonna be sick to my stomach. It flips green at 613. This is like just just so bad. All right, I would love to stay live, but this is I don't know what to say. I don't know. Wait for the break of low a day, they say. That's rough. I don't know. Didn't take anything out of that. I don't really regret it. Typically I wait for the break of low a day right there. Just didn't get it that time. It is what it is. Look at this V shape off the lows. Good night. Man, this is God, this is so rough. This range is so rough. Look at gold breaking the upside. Well, we could have called it a green day if we took profits down there, but I was skeptical. I was skeptical. There just has not Tuesday flashback. Yeah, low key. There just has not been a breakout trade today, really. We go 580s, leave a wick. Low a day holds 10 points. 10 points off low a day, we hold and just get a 50-point rip. Just tricky. Just tricky. Wow, look at ES. Look at ES's fucking chart. That is disgusting. I thought NQ was bad. It's a little slow up here around the 30s. You all think we still fade it? Think we still fade it? Just so damn persistent. love to get in the way of a V shape. Man. Going live tomorrow? I'll be here, man. I'll be here tomorrow morning as well. Very surprised we held that. Not so surprised, but more annoyed that we held that than anything. Not that surprised with how rangy it's been today. We could retest it. We could retest it. This hourly would still need to get a lot of buying to look very, very bullish. You want to see it flip. What a bounce. 580s to 650s, man. Look at this, by the way. We're looking at that on the tick chart. Look at this trend line break to the upside. You get a trend line break to the upside here. Is anybody interested in longs? That's disgusting. It is pretty disgusting. Is anybody trying to get long off of that V shape? Or do sellers grab it again? Nah, bro. Yeah, because it's going to range on us, right? Again, that's the idea. We have a lot of levels to work into. 65, 70s, 80s. Trying to break out here. If we can get through 60s, 70s. VWAP is now at 695. Buying price action looking strong here. Trying to break. Trying to break. Gotta get past 670s, 680s. Look at this. That's pretty strong right there. This might go try to get VWAP here. What does ES look like? Wow. Would it be insane for them to sell 670s back down to 570s? How insane would that be? Kangaroo market? I think it means when it's just like bouncing all over the place. I would imagine. It's pretty ugly wick at 79 there. I just feel like we're so close to VWAP that it's going to come into play. 695. 695. VWAP's right here. Red line. Top set daily leaderboard 85,000. They're probably trading silver, man. That's crazy though. Probably caught the silver short, I imagine. Gotta be, right? This looks good, bro. This looks good for a VWAP test at 95. Seeing some strong buying. The threat of them holding this range, though, has me a little skeptical. Flip the 5 minute. Flip a 5 minute flips at 50. Can you imagine they flip the 5 minute and we sell? Get a crazy wick and then this closes like here. That would look like crap. Alright, I'm going to scalp through 60s here. Short. I want to see if we can flip this 5 minute. Or the next 5 minute can flip into the low, 47. I'm gonna let this 5 minute open here. See if we can start to set up for a low day break again. Get a break at 60s here. We get 60s into the 50s. Under 48, that would look like a good, nice, strong reversal off this high. Some nice volume into the 50s. I wanted to see 48 here. Or if we want to chop around here, maybe just if we want to chop around here, in and out trades could be cool too. Looking for 48s on this. 5 minutes is looking good. We just got to get 52s. 52s. Nice wick. There's 52s, 48s, 45s. That looks beautiful. 30s, baby. 30s, damn it. 30s, damn it. Run it. Run the whole fucking range. Run the whole fucking range. Break 20s here. Run that whole scam ass range. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Looking for 33s to break. If we don't kind of see your quick retest of them to cut it. See profit, take profit in this rangy ass crappy market. Watching the Dom. Looking for 33s to break. I'm locked in on the Dom. I'm staring at it. Like I'm actually staring at it. 35s, 34s. Gotta break 33, my man. You gonna break it? Come on. Damn, bro. I might have to cover. Is this going to be another one of those trades where I refuse to take profit because I think we can see lower, and then we just come up and break even on it? Because that'll be painful. It's nice selling back into the low 30s. Come on, be fruitful and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. I said to my profits. Keep getting them. It's not looking strong. We just need a break. Got to get a break. Put you on a shot clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're right here. We're right here. Now or never. Okay, truly, 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3. This is disgusting, bro. Break 33, damn it. I can't let it come all the way back up. That would be horrible. 45 rejection. Here we go. Here we go. Break it, break it, break it. I love when we get such a fast move into a low that it just like comes to a screeching halt. Come on, man. All right, I'm out. Damn, bro. Trying to get green is a struggle. Trying to survive is a struggle, man. Just for it to break 5 minutes after I get out. Watch. They said, okay, he's out. Let's go. We'll sell now. Watch. Oh, yeah. Now that I'm out, we're going to go. Now that he's out, now that Dumbo is out, let's go. Now that Dumbo is out. Okay, that was a good cut. Good cut. 7 micros. It's 7 micros. It's 7 cons. Holy snipes. This is like maybe the biggest scam ever. Yo, take it easy, dude. Take it easy. Think you can re-enter at 55? Same trade, kind of just re-enter, see if we can sell back into 30s. Stop the high. How have we survived this is my question. Like, how are we alive right now? How are we alive right now? This is what it feels like to get mugged. Yo, appreciate y'all on YouTube, man. Are we at 150 likes yet? We're gonna get freaking green today, dude. Once we get there, we'll probably chill out a little bit. Yeah. Good night. Look at that. Wow. That's true, Catalyst. That is very, very true. It's one of those days where you just take what you can and go. That's facts. Is it eval or funded? Okay, at the moment in time, none of these are evals. These are all funded accounts, and this is a funded live account, and this is a funded live account. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow as well. Just bleeding up on the 5-minute here, pulling back into the high. This really does start to look more and more like we're going to get a VWAP test at some point. VWAP is now down at 94. Like, how do we not get a VWAP test here? One in the chat if we're going to get a VWAP test. I mean, it's only a 20-point range. It's so close. It feels like that's got to come into play. At least another test of it, right? Get even first. Yeah, get even or get even worse. We already tested VWAP. Yeah, like 3 hours ago. Getting bullish. I kind of feel that. I would hate to see a massive selling candle back into the 40s. That would just ruin my appetite. No, I said see you tomorrow to somebody in the chat that was leaving. It's selling back down to 50s, 40s. Oh my goodness. This thing, dude. Yeah, it did do the same thing on Monday. That's when I went on tilt. I went on tilt on Monday trying to trade that. Same exact thing. Same exact thing. I see the trade idea for like buying the 50s, maybe stop out under 30, and then look for the look for a VWAP test if we can break the highs of 70s. I think I've taken like most of my trades today have been short. I don't think I've taken a long today. Have I taken a long trade today? I don't think I have. I don't trust it is the issue. It's hard to trust it when you have days like this, man. It's hard to trust anything. Now we're back into the 40s. It's pretty ugly. I mean, you don't want to see it this low if you're looking for a dip buy, I think. Would have liked to see it hold 50s. Not a good look. Okay, I'm in a scalp short looking for a break of 40s. Looking for a break of 40s and a run of these lows on the 5-minute here at 30s. See if we can get it. A little bit of follow through from 40s to 30s would be awesome here. Let's get it. Stalling out. Need to break at 44. Looking for the break of 44. There's 44. Okay, now we just have wicks, a couple wicks, like 10-point range of wicks. Can we run it? Can we run it? This price action, chat, is rough. It's rough. Fresh 5-minute opened up right there. We can get under 40s, looking for the 30, that 30 level to take out. Right now, we're just not wanting to. It's a good test. Let's go 41. This price action just so slow, man. So slow. So slow. Here we go. 30s, 37s. Looking for the break of 35s. And we stall out. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Stalled out. Stalled out at 36. Just not enough volume in this market, man. There is not enough volume in this market. Giving it one chance to retrace off 44s. If not, I'm out. Hey. Okay, let's wait for a new trade. We can't. It's so rangy, man. I don't think I've ever seen this rangy of a market. This thing is like dead. It's like dead. It's washed up ashore, dead. Good night. Get even or get even worse. think the pass price is good if I saw their email correctly until the 11th. The activation fees are the cheap ones until the 11th on Apex. Yo, take it easy, man. Take it easy. It's like, what do we do here? What do we do? What do we actually do here? What do we do here? Later, brother. Anybody see another market that is interesting? I mean, gold kind of at resistance. Gold's gonna settle. I don't think it's got a ton of volume. Probably not enough volume to break 75s. I don't see much. 2026. Hey, sweetie. Hey, baby. You gotta put dude, I gotta go to the restroom. Maybe something will happen when I'm gone. I don't know. Yo, 5-star, appreciate the follow, man. Maybe we'll break 40s while I'm gone in the next 30 seconds. Okay, we're gonna lose this level at 40s. Can y'all hear me? All right, we're back. I'm gonna scalp short. I'm gonna scalp short to see a break at 35s here. It's 5-minute candles opening week. If we could fill out 33s, I'd be happy with that for a quick scalp. Land somewhere in the 27s. I'd be happy with that. See if we can catch a quick scalp short here. Okay, this looks horrible. 5 minutes flipping now too. Ooh, hold on a second. Watch it around the 48s. Nice retest, nice retest. Nice retest. All right, let's see a breakthrough 35s here. With volume, perhaps? breaking into the high 20s for a quick 10-point scalp. Come on, 34. You got it. You got it. You got it. Come on. Come on. You are just the worst thing ever. Get some volume off that low now. This 5 minutes got 2 minutes on it. These levels are just being so stubborn today. Yeah, I'm not loving that. I'm not loving that. All right. I can't catch a thing today, man. Gotta be honest. How could anybody with this freaking range today? Yeah, no, now that I'm looking at it, I can't believe we're trading this. I think we're gonna call it. I can't actually believe that I'm trading this. There's no edge here. There's nothing. Low, yeah, you're right. Low probability market. I think best thing to do is just call it. Just set up under 30s if we can break, but I mean, we've held that the past 25 minutes, so who's to say we're not just going to keep holding? We'll give it till we'll give it till noon. Nothing crazy happens. We'll just call it. Yeah, definitely not the best. Gold. Yeah, but gold's like sideways off. I mean, it's had a nice rally, but now it's a little sideways. I don't know. Gold could go high. I know it's about to settle, so I'm not sure if I want to take a trade on it. It gets pretty slow. Slow around this time. All right, we're gonna try this one last trade out, short at 56 for a break back under 30s on the rejection of the 5 minute. Stop it out if we run past 680s. Probably the last trade I'll take. Try one micro silver. That's Even 1 micro is just crazy. Just crazy. Try 1 mini? One mini. It shouldn't even be legal. No, I don't think I'm gonna trade silver. I've tried to trade it a little bit. It's just not a good time. If you're not like sniping entries with like little drawdown, it's so scary. So scary. Ooh, hey. Hold on. Give this like a stop at 680. Just trust it. Now we finally break higher. 70s. That's clean. Yeah, this looks too good. I think I got a bell. I don't know if there's a ton for me here, man. This is just rough. This is just bullish. I agree. I mean, it's rangy. It's not really breaking out, but I guess at the particular moment in time, it is a little bullish, yeah. 78's kind of rejecting. Crazy rejection here would help us. But yeah, we might go see a VWAP test. I think that's probably the most sensical trade. Move this up to VWAP at 690s. Fuck. Nice retest. Yeah, I'm gonna bail out of everything. It's not my day. I'm gonna call it. This is a really, really rough day. Way too choppy for me. Don't do well in market like that. Hate to take that big of a loss, but it is what it is. Probably should have just called it after this one trade, but this is just way too choppy. Way too choppy. Not gonna try to force anything. Just gonna actually call today and not do anything else. We'll be back. What do we got? Tomorrow's Friday. Thursday? Friday? Thursday? Tomorrow's Friday. We'll see if it's any better. This is just a range day. With a chance of a VWAP test, I guess. Do a practice count trade on silver? Which way? Flip a coin. Imagine filling 5 minis and immediately being down $1,000 just on the spread. Ooh, that's rough. Buying silver always works, right? Look at that pullback on NQ now. You're crazy. It's a practice account. It's a practice account. It's a practice account. It's a practice account. Not real. Not real. Tell you what, that NQ pullback is probably just going to ultimately range. See, that's what would happen if we got long silver. 5 minis. Don't do it. Even that move on NQ didn't hold. Oh my goodness. Bro. Yeah, I think a lot of people are talking about how much money they're making on silver, but dude, I'm sure a lot of people are losing a lot too, honestly. NQ pullback off 680 is really nice if it holds, but probably just gonna range. Look at that, it's heavy. 65, nice. Oh shit. Dude, wait. I moved from a practice account to my live account and silver's still up there as a ticker. That's crazy. Can you imagine? A really heavy 5-minute candle. I got short on NQ. We're seeing some volume here. Try to manage this tight, work it down to 35, see if we can get the dump. Dare I say we get some follow through. I didn't realize I was like out of frame. I'm back. I break 46. If we can break these lows, I really do think we could see volume like eventually in this market. You just got to break a key level. Like buyers don't hold it at 30s. It's a good chance. It's a good chance we can see some volume. We're seeing volume right now on the test of it. We just need to break. Need the break. Need the break. Break's key. We'll check on the silver trade on the practice account after this. This is a really aggressive test of an equal low here. I would imagine a break. I would imagine a break at 620s. And then it's like so aggressively moving down into 620s. You would almost want to see a session low break here. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. You almost want to see a session low break here. Not covering anything above 30s. I would never cover a thing above 30s. I just wouldn't. Maybe I'm greedy. Maybe I'm greedy, chat. Am I greedy? How are these accounts down 800 when they were down 700? How much commission did I just pay to get into 15 micros? That's something we don't talk about that much, is the commissions. Some of the funded accounts have a lot higher commissions than others. Weak bounce here, then a retest of 26 and a break. Am I looking for too much, chat? I've been in this situation a couple times today where I don't take profit and then we come all the way back up, which we're doing. Fuck. Oh my goodness. Let me try to be patient here. I might just run a break even. I've done this a couple times today where I just don't take profit, and then we run it all the way back up. I'm gonna wait for a retest. See if we can get a retest. If not, I guess it's another dud. You're joking. You are joking. This market better reward me for this patience, man. We better dump 500 points. We better dump 500 points. No less. We're holding. We're holding. Don't love it. It's 5 minutes about to close here. See if we get scammed. The trade copier is called Trade Sinker. This isn't looking good, man. Every move, every single move that starts to look good is just getting totally retested. I mean, it's right back up. We just cannot break a freaking level. Here we go, 35s. Let's get it, man. Come on. We're right here. 10 points, 10 points. Come on, sellers. 10 points, sellers. Don't want you back above 40. Do not want you back above 40. Oh boy, one of them days. One of them days, bro. One of them days. Am I right? Fucking jeez. 53 is max. Pop 53, I'm out of here. Chat, there's no money to be made today. I'm out of here. Like, I'm actually out of here. That's ludicrous. I'm out of here. I'm signing off. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me through this actual dumpster garbage price action. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, dude, I guess. I'm gonna go enjoy my day, do something else. Peace.